Missing millionaire crypto influencer found dismembered in a suitcase. Now, have you not noticed that like the murder rate of influencers involved in crypto is weirdly high? Have you not noticed that a bunch of crypto bros, like the big well-known ones, they have this like nasty habit of like getting murdered or being found like mysteriously dead in pools and shit like that. It's strange. Police have launched a murder investigation after the dismembered remains of missing millionaire Fernando Perez Algaba, 41, were discovered by a group of children in Argentina over the weekend. It's a standard weekend in Argentina. The grisly case came to light after the kids found a red suitcase filled with body parts while playing by a stream in the town of Ingeniero Budge, Buenos Aires province on Sunday, Jam Press reported. The children's parents notified the Buenos Aires police, who inspected the package and reportedly found the victim's legs and forearm inside, discovering another whole arm in the stream. On Wednesday, authorities discovered the missing head and torso, El Pai reported. The body parts were cleanly amputated, suggesting the work of a professional, local media reported. I mean, South America, yeah, that's... You could probably find them in the fucking yellow pages over there. Meanwhile, a subsequent autopsy revealed that the victim had been shot 3 times before the dismemberment. Police identified Algaba by his fingerprints and also by distinctive tattoos on the body parts. The entrepreneur had been declared missing since last Tuesday. The businessman had accumulated millions renting luxury vehicles and selling cryptocurrency, which he frequently advertised to his 900,000 followers on Instagram. The influencer, who lived in Barcelona, Spain, had reportedly been staying in Argentina for a week prior to his alleged murder. Algaba had reportedly rented an apartment and was supposed to return the keys on July 19th, but failed to show up or answer the phone, according to testimony by the property owner. There he is. Big, what they called again, hype beasts or whatever, with their expensive clothes and cars and stuff like that, man. I've got a Ford Ranger, 2018 limited black edition. That'll do me. I mean, it was... You could either buy like 10 of those or like a single Ferrari. Police have arrested one suspect in connection with Algaba's death, and while the motive behind the alleged murder remains unclear, authorities suspect the influencer was killed over his numerous debts. He was only in Argentina for a week. I think what's happened is he's came in, he's been driving around in posh cars, he's talked about crypto, and guys have abducted him, they've tortured him or something like that to try and get him to like transfer the crypto funds to themselves, and then when they were done, they just killed him. Like, I believe that that's what's happened. That's what makes sense to me, which is it's happened before. I'm pretty sure it happened in Russia. Don't quote me on that, but I believe if you Google it right now, there's definitely one case that I've read, but I believe there might be 2 or 3 others of gangs kidnapping crypto bros who have a lot of crypto and they're forcing them to transfer the money. This marked a tragic end for the businessman known by his friends as Lechuga, Lettuce, who started working at the age of 14. I started working at the age of 13. I delivered papers. I got £7 for delivering 188 papers. Looking back on it, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, wow, £7 for delivering 188 papers and all that, and I had to fold all the leaflets and everything in them and all that as well. And it was about, I think it was probably about 4 or 5 hours work, and I got £7 for doing it. Yeah, I was stupid. I started with a bicycle in a box and I started selling sandwiches, said Algaba, who reportedly graduated to buying vehicles to repair and resell. The budding entrepreneur's dedication allegedly paid off, as he had a large warehouse full of high-end cars, motorcycles and jet skis by the time he was 24. Oh dear. Algaba subsequently founded a luxury car and jet ski rental firm in Miami before picking up and moving to Barcelona earlier this year. During his final years, Algaba was involved in trading cryptocurrency from an office in Buenos Aires with over 25 employees. Right, okay, so he was he was actually located there, right? However, the moneymakers seeming rags to riches story was not all that it seemed. Algaba had racked up irrecoverable debts with Argentina's tax agency, while his company, Motorslet SSRL, began bouncing checks less than a year after its January 2018 incorporation. Right, okay, this is making a little bit more sense now. Algaba had also left a note on his phone claiming that he'd lost a lot of money investing in crypto, La Nacion reported. There's just pictures of him. So, still didn't stop him living lush, though, did it? And Algaba's troubles weren't limited to the business sphere. He had reportedly run afoul of the Barra Bravas, a violent gang heavily involved in Argentina's soccer scene, which reportedly demanded that he pay them a $40,000 loan. If something happens to me, everyone is already warned, he wrote in a message. Okay, yeah, okay then. Maybe it wasn't that then. Algaba's brother, Rodolfo Perez Algaba, said he wasn't sure if his deceased sibling was involved with the criminal ring, but insists that he was not a scammer, as many had allegedly claimed, local media reported. The victim's brother claimed that Algaba was simply a car salesman who did not do well in Bitcoin. Rodolfo, I mean, all the stuff's down right now, but you know what they say? It's only a loss if you sell. I'm fine. I'm a very patient man. I'm a low time preference individual. I've still got a bunch of stuff in crypto, but I'll leave it. I don't need it like right now. Like I've not got my house or anything like that. And I'm not dumb. Basically, like if I lost all my crypto assets right now, I'd be completely fine. I would be completely fine. Like even if I lost all my stocks, I would be completely fine. Mostly fine. It wouldn't be the end of everything. Right. But I'm not dumb. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and when it's crypto, don't put all your eggs in a very fragile, volatile, and unpredictable basket. Rodolfo also noted that when he was 17, their father died and left an inheritance that Algaba used to start his business, hinting that the influencer didn't go from poor to posh as he seemed to suggest. Rodolfo, who reportedly had not seen the vehicle hawker for 3 months following an argument, claimed that Algaba was under psychiatric treatment for an anxiety disorder. Rodolfo ultimately hopes that the authorities can apprehend his brother's killer. I've been here for 3 days and hardly sleep, thinking, breaking my head, how could this happen, he declared. But I'm not going to sit still. I'm not going to do justice with my own hands. I hope that justice will be done. So at first I thought it was going to be this guy's went around these fancy cars and he's attracted the attention of basically people whose attention that you don't want. They've asked around, found out that the guy did crypto, and they're probably going to take him somewhere, put a gun to his head and force him to empty his wallets into theirs, because there's ways you can do that without it being tracked and everything. There's like Tornado Cash. I mean, Tornado Cash is still around, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm only vaguely aware of, that side of crypto. But, there's ways that you can do it. Or if it's a case of he's owed a very large debt to some very, very serious people. I mean, in South America, yeah,